This is a difficult question to answer because I'm not an expert in yoga, but we have patients that come in frequently that do yoga, and they give us a list of the sort of exercises that they're doing, and there's a general consensus. And with the limited understanding I do have an idea of what yoga is and how it benefits the individual. And one thing I will say is most of the people doing yoga could probably do with doing something else instead, or as well as their yoga. Yoga's there, it's going to get you more mobility, more flexibility, etc. Some of the more advanced patients that we've seen are doing some elements of yoga that quite clearly have a strengthening component to them, which is helpful. But commonly we see the basic backwards and forward bending that patients are doing in the areas to try and deal with their back pain. And when it comes to back pain and yoga, I really do think that it's not the right thing to do straight away. You want to switch over to something a little less end of range activity, more controlled exercises that don't take you as far. Having someone with neck pain doing neck exercise where they are repeatedly, as they come up, flexing their neck is not a helpful activity for someone with recurrent neck pain, even if the act of yoga is relaxing in some way. It's better to be targeted with which yoga exercises you are doing if you're doing them, or more importantly, or preferably in my opinion, do them later on. The other thing when it comes to back pain with yoga, the guys that are in the gym all the time who aren't doing the yoga are generally the ones that are going to benefit from it more in the long term, because it's generally patients that are already doing yoga before they have back pain, they get back pain, they continue to do yoga for it. And it's people that were already doing excessive gym-based work and stiff and strengthening that when they get back pain they try and do more of the same. So quite often yoga, you need to switch it up a little bit. So if you are one of those guys who's doing too much gym, you're probably not even watching this video. But if you're someone who does do a lot of yoga and you've got back pain and it's not helping properly, or you're still doing it and it's not getting better, maybe you need to switch out the yoga for something that's giving you a little bit more stability, a little bit more strength in the short term, in conjunction with what I would suggest is some element of treatment if the issue's been going on for longer than a couple of weeks. And then come back to yoga with a renewed understanding of how it can specifically help your spine. And if you come in to see us at the Mayfair Clinic, you'll understand that specifically, because we've had a few patients where we have actually, once they're better, gone through the specific yoga routines that they were doing and just tweaked them slightly so they're more relevant and more applicable to that individual.